In the undergrowth of the world's forests, beneath our very feet, a hidden empire rises and falls in silence. Its citizens number in the millions. Its cities rival our own in complexity. Its strength lies not in the individual, but in the collective, a hive of minds, functioning as one. This is the story of ants, the true superorganisms of our planet. Ants have colonized almost every corner of the Earth. From deserts to rainforests, from sidewalks to mountaintops, they thrive. They dig, they fight, they build, they farm. But what sets them apart is not merely their adaptability, it's their unity. Together, ants form one of nature's most sophisticated societies. Each ant alone is blind to the grand design, unaware of the empire it serves. And yet, their instinctive choreography is flawless. One body, one will, one mission. How do they achieve this harmony? The secret lies in chemicals, invisible messages written in scent. Pheromones guide, direct, and control the colony's every move. A single ant lays down a trail, and within seconds, thousands follow. Together, they become a single mind across hundreds of thousands of bodies. Take the leafcutter ants of South America, architects of an underground labyrinth. They do not eat the leaves they harvest. Instead, they use them to farm fungus, the true source of their nourishment. In this dark underworld, they are gardeners, soldiers, and caretakers. Their colony can house up to 8 million individuals, each with a defined role, from forager to soldier, from nursemaid to queen. The queen, she is the mother of all, a single being, often hidden deep beneath the earth, whose life can span 2 decades. Her only task, to lay eggs, tens of thousands per day. The workers, her daughters, never question, never rebel. They are born to serve and to protect. Some ants are born with war in their blood. In the colonies of the African driver ants, war is a way of life. Their swarms can span meters wide, marching like an army across the land. Nothing escapes their path. Worms, beetles, even small vertebrates fall before their jaws. But their goal is not conquest. It is sustenance. Each death feeds the living tide. To the untrained eye, it's chaos. But to an ant, it is order. When faced with obstacles, ants don't falter. They adapt. They build bridges out of themselves, forming living chains to span chasms. They become scaffolding, rafts, ladders. Their sacrifice is silent, their architecture alive. Nowhere is their cooperation more astonishing than in the army ants of Central and South America. Each night, they form a temporary nest known as a bivouac, a pulsating ball of living ants shielding their queen and brood. Come dawn, the entire colony moves again, devouring the forest in search of life. This is the hallmark of the superorganism, a colony that thinks, breathes, and evolves as one. Ants do not have leaders in the traditional sense. No one gives orders. Instead, they communicate constantly, antenna tapping, scent trails laid, information passed in seconds. Decisions are made democratically. If enough ants agree on a path, the colony follows. It is emergent behavior, order arising from simplicity. But even superorganisms are not immune to war. Ants are among the most warlike creatures on Earth. Some species enslave others. The Amazon ant, for instance, has lost the ability to care for its young. Instead, it raids neighboring colonies, steals their pupae, and raises them as slaves. These stolen workers then nurse the next generation of their captors, unaware they serve a foreign queen. This is evolution weaponized. The colony is ever growing, ever building. Each tunnel planned not by a single mind, but by the swarm. Ant colonies can stretch for kilometers underground. Some species, like the Argentine ant, go even further. Across parts of southern Europe, they've formed a supercolony. Millions of nests, billions of ants, all cooperating over 6,000 kilometers. An empire that defies our understanding of what an animal society can be. Not all colonies are underground. In the Sahara, ants survive extreme heat. They dash from burrow to burrow, counting their steps to avoid getting lost. They navigate using the sun, the Earth's magnetic field, even polarized light. Alone, they are vulnerable. Together, they conquer one of the harshest environments on Earth. Some ants are farmers. Others are herders. The yellow meadow ants of Europe tend to aphids, as a shepherd does to sheep. They protect them from predators, move them to fresh pastures, and in return, they harvest their sweet honeydew. This is agriculture, not invented by humans, but perfected by insects long before our ancestors planted their first crops. Within the colony, food is shared mouth to mouth, a process known as trophallaxis. This simple act distributes not just nutrients, but also hormones and information. Each bite carries a message. Each exchange reinforces unity. But nothing lasts forever. Eventually, the time comes for the colony to spread. A young queen takes flight, mating in midair, never to return. She will fall to earth alone, dig a tiny chamber, and lay the first of her brood. For days she will not eat. She will raise her daughters from her own reserves. And if she succeeds, a new empire is born. Ants challenge our idea of what life can be. They are not just individuals, but cells in a body far greater than themselves. They are a living network of cooperation, sacrifice, and purpose. In their world, the needs of the many always outweigh the needs of the one. And in doing so, they remind us that nature's most extraordinary power is not dominance, but unity.